I worked the night shift at a government hospital for 6 months, not as a doctor or nurse, just a ward attendant. The pay was decent, and the nights were quiet, almost too quiet. But that Thursday, something happened that I'll never forget. Hospitals feel different after midnight. The noise fades, the corridors stretch longer, and the lights, they never fully turn off. Even the machines sound tired, like they're just breathing out of habit. That's when the shadows start moving on their own. On my first week, a senior nurse gave me one strange warning. If you hear your name called at night, check the duty register before responding. I laughed. She didn't. That night, I was assigned to Ward C, the old section of the hospital, mostly unused. The smell was different there, damp, layered with disinfectant that couldn't hide something beneath it. Most patients were sedated, drifting in and out of consciousness. At 2:58 a.m., the lights flickered. Just a regular flicker, I thought. I kept mopping near the nurse station, but then, I heard something behind me. Slow, deliberate footsteps, barefoot. I spun around. The hallway was empty. My heart started racing, and then the call bell rang from room 312. That room wasn't supposed to be occupied. I walked toward the door. It was slightly open. Inside, the lights were off. And then, I saw him. A man lying on the bed, pale, middle-aged, eyes wide open. No IV, no monitor, no chart. He turned his head slowly, staring right at me. And then, he spoke. "You're late," he said. Calm, too calm. "The hospital doesn't like witnesses." I froze. My stomach dropped. I tried to call a nurse, but when I looked closer, his teeth were dark, almost black, and I knew they wouldn't come. I ran to the nurse station. 2 nurses were sipping tea. I told them about room 312. Their faces changed immediately. "Repeat the room number," one said slowly. "Ward C ends at 311. We followed him back. The door was closed. When they opened it, the room was empty. Clean bed. No signs anyone had been there. One nurse whispered, "Did he say your name?" I froze. "No." She nodded. "Good." At 3:14 a.m., an emergency call came from the IQ. A patient had gone into cardiac arrest. I helped move equipment, held doors, did what I could. But at 3:17, it was over. The patient was gone. As we wheeled the body toward the morgue, the lights flickered. The corridor felt colder, heavier, like pressure before a storm. And then, the dead man's hand twitched. He wasn't connected to anything. There was no reason. We rolled the stretcher into the elevator. The doors closed, and the lights went out. In the darkness, I could feel him looking at me. His eyes opened, staring right at me. And then, he said it. My full name. Not the badge name. Not my nickname. My full name. I froze. Every instinct screamed at me, this wasn't right. 2 weeks later, I passed by the hospital. An ambulance was unloading a body, covered in a white sheet, but as they lifted it, the sheet slipped, and for a moment, I saw my own face. Pale, familiar, the lights flickered, and I knew I was never safe on that night shift again.